Hello everyone. Am I audible and visible properly? Let me know. Is the live start? Yes. It has started. Okay. Hello everyone. How are you all doing? Let me know if I am audible and visible properly. So today, beta, this marathon we are going to cover almost the chapters that you are going to get in your PT tests, right? The first PT test, the first time you're going to get tested for your class 10th knowledge. So it is quite a big task, I'll say. Okay, so let me know if I'm audible and visible properly. Okay. I have a bit of a bad throat, so please excuse me for that. Okay, let's start, beta. We are going to cover 3 chapters today. Okay, yesterday only science exam, but the portion is same. Portion is same means okay. You got the same chapters. How was the exam? Senthil? I remember you from the last live sessions. How was your exam? Okay. We have one person who already gave the exam. I hope all others are yet to give the examination, so that this live is very useful for you guys. Okay, so we are going to jump directly into questions. We have done all the live sessions of these 3 chapters. Light, we are done with. Chemical reactions and equations, we did it. Life processes, we did it. Okay, so today, beta, we are going to jump into our questions. Moderate. What did you find? Why you think it was moderate and not easy? Where do you think we need improvement? Okay, now beta, let's start with the chapter light. Okay, hi Ishan, hello, new student. Okay, welcome to Diksha Vedantu. Ishan, we are going to do a lots of questions today of science, starting with physics of the chapter light. Okay, now I hope, and the students have talked to, I'm connected to, mostly from physics you'll only get one chapter, that is your light, right? Because it's a big chapter, so rather than adding new chapters, they'll simply give you 3 these least chapters, and then you might get some other chapters of chemistry or biology. But at this moment we are good to go. Can I assume that all of you just have light in your PT-1 syllabus? So sorry for my bad throat. Okay. Everyone's ready? Should we start with the questions? Everyone ready? Now, there are 2 things you have to take care of. Okay, you have to take care of that in this whole marathon. You will be having MCQs plus concept based questions, obviously. So during MCQs, I want all your answers, and after all the answers, we will take the winner as who gave the first answer. Okay, so there will be, I'll be writing names like a monitor. Okay, physics, numericals, biodiagrams, find x and y questions. Arey, everything you wrote, huh? Okay, let's start with the very first question. Everyone ready? Give me a thumbs up that everyone is ready for the first question. Give me a thumbs up. Okay, let's go. First question on your screen. Ta-da! Here we go. Yes. Okay, quite a I will say tricky question, you can say, but it was a previous year question. A beam of light, read it carefully. A beam of light is incident through the holes on side A. This beta is your side A. A beam of light is incident through the holes on side A, emerges out of the hole on side B, on the other face. Which of the following could be inside the box? A concave lens, rectangular glass slab, prism, or convex lens? I'm trying, Mohit. I hope, is the voice not audible properly? Okay, question on your screen, answer quickly. Okay, we have an answer as D by Ishan. Okay, we have a different answer. Senthil is saying A. Okay, he deleted his answer. Okay, we have one answer as D. Ishan is saying D is the answer. Ishan, okay. Why? Can you explain? A. Okay, Senthil is saying A, Ishan is saying D. Okay, anyone else wants to challenge their prediction? Come on, we have 14 people here, only 2 answers. That's not fair. Okay, let me know. You have 10 more seconds, then I'll give the answer. D and A we have. Okay, Senthil is saying A. Okay, one of you is definitely correct. That I can give the hint. Okay, one of you is definitely correct. What did I just do? Okay, now beta, look at this question carefully. Hi, the sinister. Concave lens because it was diverged. Okay. See very carefully. A hai. Concave lens. Okay, look at this. Now beta, this is your convex lens. Okay, this is your concave lens. All the rays, these are all going in. These are all going in. Agreed. Now in this case of convex lens, what will happen? All the rays will converge at a point and then diverge from that point, then go straight from that point in this manner. Okay, but what will happen in the case of concave lens? They will diverge already, right? Something like this, and we say it meets at focus. Now can you tell me again? Everyone is saying A. Okay, where did you read this question from? Where did you study this question from? No, Yeshu, not right now. Hi, Sangam. Okay, look at this very carefully. See, there is a concave lens, as you are saying, there is a concave lens. This is my concave lens. Now, as you see, all the rays, it will go something like this, beta. All the rays will go something like this. So, the ray that is going here, how will it come out from this single point? How will it come out from this single point? For that, first you have to converge the rays, beta. You have to, this is your convex lens. Okay, you converged the rays at one point, and from that one point now, all the rays are coming out in this kind of manner. Here, they don't converge at a single point. The ray that went here, this is your box, okay, and this is a small hole. How will this ray come out of this hole? It can't, right? Understood? So beta, the answer is actually D. Answer is D, your convex lens. Answer beta is D, your convex lens. Understood, or do you want me to explain you again? I can't understand. Yes, Sangam, it is a CBSE syllabus. Okay, wait. Yes. See, this is your concave lens. This is your convex lens. Both rays are coming parallel. Rays are coming parallel. Now here you have a box, and out of this box you only have one hole. From where these rays can come out. Okay, now what will happen? Can I say that this converges at this point and that comes out? But here beta, this diverges. Only one ray will come out. This diverges, or one or two rays will come out. How will this ray come out of this small hole if there is no hole here? Right? Yes. So the answer will be D. The answer will be D beta. It is convex lens. Understood now? So Ishan was correct for this particular slide. A star for you from my side. Okay, done? Hi, the mystery. Okay, beta. Next question. Understood? Thank you, Sangam. Yes, free fire. What's your doubt? Ask away. Until then, I am giving the next question. Okay, you ask your doubt. D. Yes. Skinny goats. D. Correct. All of you who are new to the channel, please hit the subscribe button and like this session fast. Okay. Okay. Next, beta, we have the question. This is the same question. Okay, good. Second question, beta, we have from glass slab. Okay. A path of ray of light coming from air passing through a rectangular glass slab traced by 4 students A, B, C and D. Which of them is correct? Does the path, it goes straight like this, it bends towards normal, then away from the normal, does not bend, then bends towards the normal, bends towards the normal, then does not bend. Which is the correct answer? Okay, bye. Okay, free fire. Let me just complete this question, then we'll go back to that previous slide question. Okay. Okay, B. Mystery is saying B. We have answer of mystery. Mystery is giving answer as B. Okay, anyone else? Bye, Sangam. B hoga. Okay. Free fire is also saying B. Who else? Fast. Ma'am, when will you start? I have already started. B. Sangam is also saying B. Okay. We have lots of B's. Sangam. Okay, but actually mystery is at the number 1. Okay. Done. Class 9th. Class 9th. When will I start class 9th? Beta, soon. When is your PT test? On which date is your PT test for class 9th students? Do let me know. Okay, actually everyone is correct. So let's just move past it. We all know it is going from air into glass. So it will bend towards the normal. And while coming out, it's going from glass to air. That means rarer to denser. So it will bend away from the normal. Right? So B is your correct answer. Correct answer will be beta B. Because air is rare, glass is denser, so light bends towards the normal. Very good, free fire. 25th July, okay, no worries. You will have the whole session before 25th July. We'll come live, we'll practice all the questions, okay? Yes, mystery. I've written here, first award goes to the mystery, okay? Sangam, my name is present. Okay, present. Okay. Let's move to the next question. Everybody ready? Fastest fingers first. Okay, this is not an MCQ, but you still have to answer. Okay. Name the type of lens that can be used as magnifying glass. Remember, you have to name the lens that is used as magnifying glass. Give reason and draw a ray diagram to support your answer. आज हम पढ़ाएंगे, देखो, we will study these 3 chapters today: light, chemical reactions and equations, and life processes. They're questions basically, okay? Because we are already done with the live sessions, okay? Okay, skinny goats, I don't know what have you written, but okay. I just started Gulzar, 4:30. Okay, free fire is saying concave lens. Can you give me one reason why concave lens? Free fire, can you tell me why concave lens? Remember one thing we all studied, okay? We have 2 types of lenses. Whenever you encounter these kind of questions, how do you have to think? Ma'am, we have 2 kinds of lenses. First is my convex lens and second is my concave lens. Done? This concave, okay. This convex has 6 cases, concave have only 2 cases. Done. Now one prominent thing we know, in magnifying glass, we need a larger image. We need a larger image. That's the sole purpose of your magnifying glass, right? You need the image to be bigger, right? Now, which one of these never forms a large image? Which one of these never forms a large image? Free Fire, you're almost there, but you're confusing a little bit. Have we done our class 9? No. Class 9 will come. We just asked a lot of people, and class 9 PT-1s are a little after your class 10. So we are focusing on that. But don't worry, we are bringing class 9 as well. Do not worry at all. When is your PT test for YouTuber? When is your PT test? Okay, see. Now, beta, convex lens, we have 6 cases. First to 5 cases and 6th case, right? Here also we have 2 cases. Now, beta, see carefully. In all this, all size of images are formed. 6th case, a large image is formed, right? This is virtual and erect, and this is real and inverted. In case of concave lens, what is it? Only 2 cases. And beta, in this virtual and erect, and always a diminished image is formed. Always a diminished image is formed. Remember, that was mirror. You are talking about mirror. We are here talking about lenses. Okay? Yes. Yes, beta YouTuber, we teach all your subjects. Okay? Science, whole science, SST and math, and with English as well. Okay? Do not worry. Before 13 to that whole week, we will focus on you as well. Okay? This is class 10th right now, Sangam. Okay? Okay, now come back to it. What do we need? We need a larger image. So, larger image, concave lens never forms a larger image. That's not an answer, right? Convex is an answer. So, first answer is your convex lens, beta. Answer is your convex lens. Understood? This is your answer. Everybody got it? D क्या होता है? Where is D? Yes. We will teach you from even before that, YouTuber. Don't worry. Okay? Diopter. It's called diopter. The unit of how much power of lens am I wearing? 2 diopter. Minus 2 diopter. Okay? Yes, YouTuber. Okay? Ma'am, my exams are coming soon. Ma'am, tomorrow is my science exam. Ma'am, please help how to study. You are from 10th or 9th. Arey beta, right now, see, listen everyone. Right now, you are at this phase where you cannot sit and study NCERT line by line. Okay? So, what you have to do, you either make 1-page summary notes. 1-page summary notes. Okay, actually last time there is one video in which I have summarized the whole PDF of science, important formulas, important reactions, important diagrams. So, but you have to go find it. Okay, but instead you just make 1-page summary of notes, or get it from somewhere, get it from the internet. 1-page summary of notes where you do important formulas. Okay, important formulas, questions, and we are also in this live today doing questions. So stay here, do the questions, okay? And what else you do? Just focus on your mistakes, okay? These are the 3 things that you have to worry about right now. Okay, you are excited. How to make notes? Beta, there is a proper video on the channel by me for science, okay? So you can go watch that. There is a proper step-by-step description on how to make class notes, how to make self-study notes, how to make short notes. So go watch that, okay? Right now, we are focusing on your exams. Done? Okay. So this whole thing is cleared. Now, which case of the convex lens do we need? Which case of the convex lens will it be in this particular magnifying glass? Beta, that will be your 6th case. Why? Do you want to see inverted image of a germ? Do you want to see inverted image of a germ? No, you want to see a erect image of a germ. A proper would you say seedhi image of a germ? You don't want to say ulti image of a germ, right? So in this we get inverted. Do you want to see a germ upside down? No, you don't. So we need this one case because it is giving us a large image and a virtual erect image. How will you make the diagram? I'll quickly make the diagram of this, right? So this is your lens. Oops. This is, why does it keep happening? Okay. This is your convex lens and just draw the sixth case. Optical center, focus, 2, F1, F1, F2, 2, F2. Make it with the help of scale when you are making, okay? So this passes through focus and it is extended backwards. The another goes through optical center. They are not meeting, extended backwards. So this is where, this is your image, large and erect. Done. And this is your object. Understood? Shivam, hi, Shivam. Bas. Please start from tomorrow. Okay, YouTuber. Okay, sure, Malesh. Okay, hi, RJ Technologies. Okay, done with this question. Let's move on to the next question we have. Next question. Okay, a numerical I have for you guys. Not much of a numerical, but still answer it very carefully. Behind 2F, very good. An object placed at a distance of 30 centimeter. So U is minus 30 centimeter. Why? Because this is an object distance, always negative. Which mirror is given? Convex mirror is given. So write that down. Okay. Which mirror is given? Convex mirror is given. Done. Focal length is given as 15 centimeter. What is the sign of focal length of convex mirror? Okay, Malesh. Okay. What is the sign of focal length of convex mirror? Ma'am, we learnt a trick that it is X. If you just rotate the X a little bit, it will be plus. So we have positive focal length for convex mirror. Okay. Hi, hello, Ansh. Now, what is given? Write 4 characteristics of the image formed by the mirror. So, mirror is what, beta? Convex mirror. Write down 4 characteristics. 4 characteristics of the image formed by convex mirror. Can you write it down, everyone? Can you write it down? Positive, yes. Very good. Yes. Tomorrow, beta, we'll probably have math. Okay? We'll have math session tomorrow. Hello friends, chai pilo. Okay, ma'am is telling okay, but not explaining, ma'am. Arey, what do you want to explain? You want me to start explaining balancing equations right now? Beta, we are covering physics na. I'll give you a quick replay, okay? 4:30 replay, not whatever that is. Okay, see, for balancing equations, whatever the equation you have, okay, I'm letting you know a little bit about it. Then we'll focus on physics. After that, we'll go to chemistry. Whatever your equation is, okay, NaOH plus HCl gives NaCl plus H2O. Okay, this is already balanced. Na2SO4 plus BaCl2 gives BaSO4 plus, what does it give? NaCl. Okay, see, what you have to do, I'll explain a little bit quickly, okay, then you have to do it by yourself. Make a table, reactants, products and all the elements that is given. Now beta, first you have to balance metals, then non-metals, then oxygen, then hydrogen. What is metal in this? Ma'am, sodium and barium. Okay, then you can choose whichever to balance first. Then beta, we have sulfur, chlorine, oxygen and then we have hydrogen. Oxygen and then hydrogen. So now you go and check what are the number of elements on both sides. Do this, try this method, then we'll come back to you. Okay, in some time we are going to start the balancing only, don't worry. Okay, we have, ma'am, b equals to 30 centimeter. Are meri jaan, they just asked you to write 4 characteristics. Okay, so what do you have to write? See, think like that. Ma'am, we have 2 mirrors, concave mirror and convex mirror. Ma'am, concave mirror had 6 cases, right? Convex mirror only has 2 cases, right? So ma'am, convex mirror only had 2 cases, and we know that both these 2 images always forms a virtual image. It always forms a erect image. It always forms a diminished image. So these are the 3 things you have to write, and then the 4th thing you can write is V is the position of this is 30 centimeters. The position of your image will be 30 centimeter. Yes. Done. Teach me physics. Arre, we are teaching physics. Nature, size, yes. अरे मैम ये मिरर है, exactly. ये मिरर है. That's why it is. अरे मलेश. Yes, we teach NCERT beta. Done with this? So this will be your final answer. This will be beta your final answer. Done? Understood? How do we look at questions now? Okay, let's move ahead to the next question. We have the refractive index of a medium. That's the thing. That's the silly mistakes we have to avoid. Free fire. Okay. Yes. Okay, read this question very carefully. The refractive index of a medium X with respect to medium Y is 3.2. Okay, Rishi hai. Okay, Rishi. Yes, I teach science beta. Yes, class 9th also beta. We have to do beta, write down the number of sodium. See, sodium is only 2 on the reactant side, but only 1 on the product side, right? Barium is 1 on the product side, reactant side, 1 on the product side. Then we have sulfur. Sulfur is 1 on the reactant side. It is also 1 on the product side. So write it down. Okay, coming back to the question. Write down whatever is given. You have to follow the numerical format. Okay, everyone? The refractive index of a medium X with respect to medium Y. How do you write this line? Medium X with respect to medium Y. See carefully. Medium X with respect to medium Y. Or medium X with respect to medium Y. Understood? Equals to, it is given as 3.2. Done? And the refractive index of medium Y. Refractive index of medium Y with respect to medium Z is given as, medium Y with respect to medium Z is given as 3.4. What do you have to find, beta? We have to find as, what do we have to find? Find the refractive index of medium X with respect to medium Y. Medium X with respect to medium Z. That is Nx by Nz. Can you guys do that? Second lesson of physics. Which one? Name it. Electricity or human eye? Next week YouTube will do class 10th next week. Okay, it's already 5. Can you solve these questions? Next week YouTube. Ma'am, thanks for teaching, of course, beta. Okay, beta. Okay, electricity. So you have PT test electricity in the second chapter as the second chapter, right? Okay. हाँ बेटा, आलू दा पराठा मैनू yes मैनू कफ हो गया. अच्छा सुनो, रुक जाओ, wait. First we'll focus on physics. Okay, listen. One live class only, YouTube. In one day we'll have one live class. It will be of 2.5 hours. Okay, now solve this question. How many of you guys are able to solve this question, and how many of you are facing some problems? Do let me know, okay, so that I can teach you in that way. अरे वन मेरी जान, वन. Hi Sarthak. Okay, let's solve this question. Done? You have enough time. Okay, let's look at the solution. Now what you have to do, just a little bit of mathematics. Okay, no much physics required here. Done? What you have to do, you have to find nxz, nx by nz. You have nx by ny, you have ny by nz. If I multiply these two, then this ny is in denominator, ny in denominator will get cancelled. It will get cancelled. Hi Sarthak. Hi Chinnasab. Okay, so what you have to do, nxz, okay, equals to nx by nz. Can I write this as nx divided by ny multiply by ny into nz, right? So I multiplied this nx into nxy multiply nyz. What I did, beta, I multiply nxy multiplied by nyz. So how do we write this? Nx divided by ny multiply ny divided by nz, right? Now this ny cancels out. Perfect. So what do we get? Nx by nz, which is nxz, and that is what we have to do. Okay. Who is dumb? Okay, whatever. Yeah. So now move back to this point, right? What we did, beta, nxz, nx by nz, we are here. Okay. Now fill in the values at this part. What we do? Nx by ny, nx by ny. Nx by ny is given as 3.2. So it is 3.2 multiply with ny by nz. Ny by nz, that is your 3.4, right? 3.4. So just multiply these two. 3.2 into 3.4. That is what you have to do. Only 3.2 multiply 3.4. Just multiply this. 34, 32. That will be 68 into 12, 1088. So this will be your 1088 point will be after 2 decimals. So beta nx into ny comes out to be, no, what was it? Nx with nz. Nx with nz, yeah, nx with nz comes out to be 10.88. That is your final answer. Okay. Okay, Malesh, no worries. nxz 10.88. Aloo the paratha is saying vy 9.6 multiply. Okay, great. Motion class 9. Beta, there is a full one shot uploaded on the channel about the motion. Okay, you have to go a little bit down, but you can see the chapter motion will be there. Where should I show you? Is it open here? Wait. YouTube. Okay. Let me just search our channel. Diksha Vedantu. Vedantu class 10th. Subscribe the channel everyone, whoever has not yet. So this is the live we are taking right now, and see in the video section, if you go right in the playlist section, you must have it. Do we have it in here? I think they have not uploaded it here as of now. Okay, just go back to the video section, okay, video section, and you have to swipe down a little bit. It was uploaded like a month back, but you will find the motion chapter here, okay. You will find all the chapters here of class 9th C class. Life processes, whole one shot is done. Little videos are already there, so go watch that, okay. Now talking about your where is it? Wait a second, I have it. Yeah, somewhere here. Here it is. See, this is the chapter. Just go here. This is the particular chapter, the motion. Okay, it's uploaded here. Yes, bolo. I also teach 9th. It is here. Just go watch that. Okay. Okay, let's go back to our so this is done. Now what's the second part? The second part, beta, is if the speed of light in medium x, the okay, speed of light in medium x is given as what? It is given as 3 into 10 raised to power 8 meter per second. 3 into 10 raised to power 8 meters per second. We have to find the speed of light in medium y. Speed of light in medium y we have to calculate. So what will we do? Do you remember the formula of refractive index? Yes, Sonu bhaiya, tell me what's the help you need. So what you will do? NXY we already have, right? NXY we already have. So what will you do? NXY equals to NX divided by NY, beta, it will be equal to V of y divided by V of x, because velocity is inversely proportional to refractive index, right? So just fill in the values now. NXY completely is given as 3.2 into 3.2 equals to what is given? Vx is given Vy divided by Vx, that is your 3 into 10 raised to power 8. Now you just multiplied here. Vy equals to 3.2 into 10 raised to power 8 into this 3 as well. So beta, you have V of speed of light in medium y as 9.6 into 10 raised to power 8 meter per second. Although this whole numerical I find a little bit tricky, because we know nothing can have a speed more than speed of light in this whole universe. Okay, बोलो सोनू भाई, मुझसे पूछो, मैं बता दूंगा लाइफ प्रोसेस में क्या प्रॉब्लम है. ओके सोनू भाई, आस्क अवे. Okay YouTube. Okay YouTube. No, okay. Okay, done with this question. Let's move on to the next one. Okay, again. Okay, I'll give you one. I have just 2 more questions for you guys. Okay, then we'll move on to chemistry. Move on to chemistry. Now give me the answer to this particular question. Then after that we have one more numerical of refractive index. Then we'll move on to chemistry. Okay YouTube, promise. Okay, if magnification produced by a lens has negative value, magnification by a lens, magnification beta by a lens, this is very important, lens has negative value, the image will be virtual and inverted, virtual and erect, real and erect, real and inverted. What will be the answer? Answer me, and let me get some hot water if I can find someone. Oh, no one is here. Okay, what is the answer? Real and inverted, real and erect, virtual and erect, virtual and inverted. What is the answer, beta? Okay, YouTube. Okay, Aloo the Parantha is saying D. D, okay. ADP, Aloo the Parantha. C by V. C by V? What is C by V? Okay. Anyone else? Okay, actually. Good. We have this answer is actually correct and it's pretty much very easy. So D, of course, yes. D is the final answer. Real and inverted is the final answer. Very good, very good. Okay, done? Yes, yes. Netik, YouTube. Who else gave the answer first? Yeah. Okay, Aloo the Parantha gave the answer first. Vishal Yadav saying C. No, Vishal Yadav G, it's actually D. Real and erect is not something that exists. Okay? Okay, great. Now, okay, let's do this question now and then we'll move on to the chemistry part. Okay. Absolute refractive index of glass and water is. So, we have absolute refractive index of glass is what? 3 by 2. Absolute refractive index of water is what? 4 by 3. Respectively, if the speed of light in glass is 2 into 10 raised to power 8 meters per second, the speed of light in water will be what? The speed of light in water will be what? This is the very simple question you have to answer, beta. All this isn't given. This we have to find. Solve this question fast. It's very easy, but still very important, okay? Okay, solve this question by 1% by. What is meant by that? 1% by. Okay, let me know what is the answer to this particular question. Okay, nice. Let me know, it's very easy. B, okay. Option A, to be honest. Option A is 9 by 4. Okay, Aloo Parantha is saying option A. And who is saying option B? Option B was given by someone. Come on. Hello, bhai. 11वीं के बेरोजगार here. Welcome. आप क्या आरती करें? Okay, we have Bolo also saying option A. Anyone else? Option B. Vishal Yadav is saying option B. Anyone else? I am in 9th standard, bro. Bro, you're in 9th standard and how you're answering 10th standard questions, bro? Bro? Okay. Let's solve this question and we will see who is correct. Okay. Only one formula you have to remember for the refractive index. N21 equals to N2 by N1 equals to V1 by V2. Here we have refractive index of glass with water. You can use it anyways, in any way, okay? Glass with water, let's say N of G divided by N of water equals to velocity of light in water by velocity of light in glass. Now, refractive index of glass is given 3 by 2. 3 by 2. Velocity of refractive index of water is given as 4 by 3 equals to velocity of water. We have to find velocity of light in glass is 2 into 10 raised to power 8. So VW we have to find and this is 2 into 10 raised to power 8. Now can you solve this? A hai, B, Prasanna Negi is saying A, C, B, D. Wow! Is there a C option? You could have said C, E as well. Okay, let's just multiply. If you see this, this 3 will go up and this 2 will come down with 4. So what will happen? 3 by 2 into this inverses and go up. This will become 3 by 4 equals to V of W divided by 2 into 10 raised to power 8. Now this is in divide. It will go and cross multiply here. So what will happen? 3 into 3 divided by 2 into 4 into this 2. This will go into in multiplication here, right? Equals to velocity of light in water. So this 2 cancels out. 3 into 3, 9 divided by 4 into 10 raised to power 8 meters per second. This is your final answer. So whoever gave the answer as A, that is your aloo da paratha, bolo, whoever gave A answer, very good. Okay, A, yes. Okay, done. Okay, so beta, we are done with the first chapter. Let's move on to your chemistry section, in which we are doing the chapter chemical reactions and equations. Okay, we'll see different kind of equations, chemical equations, chemical reactions. Then beta, we will see balancing. Okay, balancing, and then we'll see other things, what are the small things left as well. Okay, first question on your screen is just, okay, we'll come back here, but first question on your screen as follows. Read it carefully. A, free fire. Okay. Which one? Free fire? Oh, sorry, I remembered your name. I forgot. I'm sorry. Which one do you want me to teach you again? Okay, a very good news is coming to our channel, is that we have finally hit 15k subscribers. You all have worked very hard for this, but we are finally at 15k. Huge congratulations to you as well, whoever has studied from us. Very proud of all of you, and do hit the subscribe button now if you are new to the channel. Okay, Aloo da Paratha ji is saying A. Aloo da Paratha is saying A. Okay. Hi, Free Fire, Gen Z Free Fire. Hi, party, aa jao, come everyone, Bangalore, JP Nagar, Bangalore, party. Okay, whoever comes, I'll give the party. Okay, we have an answer as B as well. B, Bolo is saying B. Okay, now beta, Vishal is also saying B. Okay, be sure about this answer. Okay, you are going to get ratings and marks and all of that. Assam se Bangalore, you live in Assam. Ayo, no worries. Hi Gen Z, how are you? Acha, ठीक है. Done now. The final answer, should I lock answer B? Final. Lock answer B. Should I lock answer B? Final, everyone. A dilute ferrous sulfate solution was gradually added to the beaker containing acidified permanganate solution. A light purple color of the solution fades and finally disappears. Which of the following is the correct explanation of the observation? No, it's A. Okay. Vedika. Okay, Vedika. I liked aloo da parantha as well, actually, Vedika. हम बुआ पंजाब के हैं. I don't know why I said like that. I'm from Punjab. Yes, YouTube. Okay, D. Free Fire is saying D. Free Fire. How many of you have not still subscribed the channel? First tell me that. Arey, you changed your option now. Okay, now Free Fire is saying B. Okay, let's see the answer. Okay, beta, actually the final answer is, drum rolls, it's actually beta A. A is your final answer. Vedika is correct. Aloo paratha is correct. Okay. ठीक है मैम. Okay. मैम ए में लिखो मेरा नाम. अच्छा, ए में लिखो आपका नाम. Okay. Bolo is in A. Bolo is in A. Okay, this is a tie now. अरे, I'm not ignoring you. मैंने क्या किया? तूने क्या किया? Okay, so actually beta, what happens? See, this solution, dilute ferrous sulfate, it contains Fe plus 2 ions. Okay, FeSO4, right? It contains plus 2 ions. Done. Now, when you add potassium permanganate, KMnO4, which contains MnO4 negative ions. Done. So what happens when this and this, actually this is the solution. Done. Now what happens, this Fe plus 2 got converted into Fe plus 3, and this MnO4 minus get converts into Mn what? Plus 2. Now purple color was because of this MnO4 negative, but this Mn plus 2, it is colorless. It is colorless, and hence this, see what happens, this KMnO4 is oxidized iron, right? One electron is lost, right? So it oxidized. Oxidation happens at iron. Oxidation happened at iron because of the lost electron. So who lost this? Who helped in losing this electron? This KMnO4. So KMnO4 is an oxidizing agent. It oxidizes FeSO4. Done? Thank you ji, thank you. Justice for, अरे क्या हुआ? अरे तो YouTube, do go subscribe the channel fast. Go subscribe and tell me now that yes ma'am, I have subscribed. And all of you like the session. We have put so many efforts, Meri Jaan. We have put so many efforts. Go fatapat subscribe the channel and like the session. Okay, done. Okay, moving on to next question. We have, nice, good question, CBSE question. Which of the following reactions is categorized as thermal decomposition reaction? Thermal decomposition reaction. What is beta thermal decomposition reaction, or what is decomposition reaction? Beta decomposition reaction in which one product, it breaks down into two or more products. Okay, one or more products. We have three kinds: thermal decomposition, electrolysis and photolysis. Now in that question, which of the following is a thermal decomposition reaction? Let me know. Arey no, I have seen your message, Gen Z. Thank you. Let me know the answer to this question fast. Which option, which is a thermal decomposition reaction? A thermal decomposition reaction. अरे switch मारते हो. Hello. Munnalal, can I call you that? अरे हाँ भाई, क्लास 9th करेंगे, सब करेंगे. Suma Desai is saying D. Okay, we have Suma's answer as D. Anyone else? D. Okay. Anyone else who wants to counter Suma Desai? Okay, Free Fire is also saying option D. Okay. Vishal is also saying option D. Anyone else who wants to give another answer, a different answer? Okay, we have the final answer as D, and drum rolls everyone. What's the final answer? Are you correct or not? Actually, all of you guys are correct. And party, how do you make that party popper? This is party, okay? Okay, so D option is the correct option, and let's just see beta. Water, we know water breaking into H2 and O2, very important, electrolysis or electrolytic decomposition. Okay, thank you Genzi, very good. Then AgBr breaks into Ag and Br with the help of sunlight. That means photolysis or photochemical decomposition, same with AgCl. And the only example of thermal decomposition is CaCO3. It breaks down into CaO and carbon dioxide. Okay. Done everyone, any doubt? Okay, let's move to the next question. Next question we have beta for you. Okay, an assertion reason question, CBSE 2021, last year. Okay, not last year, previous year. Years. Okay, assertion is burning of natural gas is an endothermic process. Endothermic process. Reason is methane gas combines with oxygen to produce carbon dioxide and water. Is it correct or not? This is the reason, and assertion is that burning of natural gas is an endothermic process. Which is the correct option? A, B, C, D. My name is Aditi. Your name is Karan. Okay, Karan, my name is Aditi. D, Free Fire is saying D. Okay, anyone else? Free Fire gave the first answer. Anyone else? हाँ जी, आपका नाम करण. Hello Karan. Okay, so D is your correct option for now. Beast boy Rayansh. Okay, Rayansh. Thank you Aditi. Adati nahi hu, Aditi. Okay, good. So anyone else who wants to actually give the answer other than getting my name right? Yes. Okay, Rayansh, tell me what's the correct answer to this particular question. Shit. Okay, Free Fire said answer number D, and Free Fire is actually correct. Okay, so D is your final answer because beta, it says burning. When you burn something, obviously it's not going to take in energy. It's going to release energy. Energy or heat is going to exit, not enter the system, right? So it is not an endothermic process. It is an exothermic process. Okay, then it will be correct. And reason is actually correct. Methane gas combines with oxygen to give carbon dioxide and water. So beta, D is your final answer. Free Fire gave the final answer. Burning of natural gas releases heat energy, so it is an exothermic reaction. This is the final equation beta. CH4 plus 2O2 gives CO2 to H2O plus heat, obviously because it is an exothermic reaction. Hi Aditya, hello. Okay, great. Okay, let's move on to the next question. अरे हाँ भैया करण, hello, हाँ जी करण. Okay, next question for all of you. A student took sodium sulfate solution. In a test tube, added barium chloride solution to it. Let me just write it down for you, then you can decide. Okay, Na2SO4 plus sodium sulfate plus BaCl2 gives, okay, what will it give? He observed that an insoluble substance, here an insoluble substance has been formed. The chiral and molecular formula of the insoluble substance is what? This is insoluble, okay, remember that. So from this reaction, beta, what will be formed? A grey color Ba2SO4, white color BaSO4, yellow color BaSO4 twice, or pink BaSO4. Arey, when is it fake life? Arey Bhagwan. For class 9, beta, just focus on NCERT for right now. Don't go to so many books. If you, however, do want to, you can go for Oswald as well. Okay? Okay, the correct option is B. YouTube is saying yes. क्या fake है भाई? Okay. B. The correct option is B. Okay. So YouTube is saying B. Other than NCERT, Oswald, beta, Oswald you can go for, okay? Or yeah, we are not fake. Free Fire is saying B, Vishal is also saying B. Free Fire, Vishal, all are saying B. Anyone? Gen Z is also saying B. Gen Z. Reyansh? अरे ठीक है भैया, shout out. Adi Lakshmi is also saying B. Adi is also saying B. Okay, if all of you are saying B, then Jix is also saying B. Then it must be B. Actually, very good. YouTube, you said first. Okay, first number goes to YouTube, everyone. So, you all are correct. Right? BaSO4 is the correct option. It's the correct answer for you guys. Okay. Yes, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am. Great. Okay, moving on to next question. Shall we? Okay, next question. Okay, a little bit of hard question. Not hard, but not in MCQs. Okay. Let them be. Let them live their life. Okay. Okay, write a balanced chemical equation with state symbols of the following reactions. Solutions of barium chloride with sodium sulfate in water to react to give insoluble barium sulfate, and the solution of sodium chloride. I'll give you 1 minute. 1 minute. It's 5:37. Okay, you have the time till 5:39. You go and balance this, write this chemical formula, balance this chemical equation. Okay, let me just give you 1 more minute. Okay, 5:40. Until 5:40 you have to give me the exact answer. Barium chloride plus sodium sulfate gives barium sulfate and sodium chloride. Karan, okay, sorry, Karan, yes, Karan, give me the answer. Okay, everyone, are you balancing the chemical equation? Barium chloride with sodium sulfate is this precipitation reaction. Aqueous barium chloride reacts with aqueous sodium sulfate to form a solid precipitate of barium sulfate and aqueous sodium chloride. Okay, good. But we want chemical equation, chemical formula. This is just the theory. It's correct, YouTube. It is correct, but we have to find no space. Okay, done, everyone. Let's write the chemical equation. How do you have to write? See, BaCl2, barium chloride. That is your BaCl2 plus sodium sulfate will be your what? Na2SO4. Good. and it's giving the insoluble barium sulfate, that is your BaSO4. Okay, it's not 540 now. Okay, I'll just write this. Plus NaCl. You tell me the balancing of this chemical reaction. Okay. Arey beta, changes. What happened? We don't sell that here, beta. Go somewhere else, near some Gaushala or something. We don't sell bullshit here. Okay, great. Now what you have to do, let's see how to balance this chemical reaction, right? BaCl2 plus Na2SO4 gives BaSO4 plus NaCl. Now look at this carefully because I am going to tell the balancing just one time. Okay, this is your reactant side, this is your product side. Make a table, and in here beta, first see what are the metals. What are the metals? So sodium is a metal, barium is a metal. Write down sodium and barium. Okay, then beta, write down the non-metals. What are the non-metals? Ma'am, sulfur and chlorine. Then beta, write down oxygen, simply oxygen, hydrogen, simply hydrogen. Done? Okay, koi nahi beta, don't worry. So beta, sodium has 2 number of molecules, Na2. So in reactant side we have 2 sodiums. In product side, however, we only have 1 sodium. In reactant side we have only 1 barium. In product side also 1 barium. In sulfur, in reactant side beta, sulfur is only 1. Right, and in product side again sulfur is only 1. In chlorine, in reactant side beta, chlorine is 2. In here chlorine is only 1. Okay, chlorine is only 1. Oxygen is 4 on reactant side, 4 on the product side. Hydrogen beta, hydrogen, we have hydrogen, we don't even have hydrogen. Why did I write hydrogen? Okay, so we just have till our oxygen. 4 oxygens are there on the reactant side, 4 are there on the product side. Done? It's fine, witty, don't worry about me. Okay, now beta, see sodium, see if you look at barium is balanced, need not to worry. Sulfur is balanced, need not to worry. Oxygen is balanced, need not to worry. But it is still has a certain process to follow. First we will balance metals. Okay, sodium is not balanced. So beta, this is 2. On the product side it is 1. If I multiply this 1 with 2, this will become 2. Right? So in here I will multiply this sodium by 2, and we know we always multiply in the starting. Right? Done. Okay, done. Study everyone. Who is here? Study. Now beta, see carefully. In attempting to balance sodium, we unbalanced chlorine. Now chlorine is also 2. So remember, you have to change the number of chlorines. In the product side now, chlorine is not 1 beta. Chlorine is, however, 2. Okay, it got balanced. Right? Done. Great. Now moving on to barium. Barium is already balanced. Sulfur is balanced. Chlorine is balanced. Oxygen is balanced. So we balanced everything. 2 chlorines, 2 chlorines, 2 sodium, SO4, BA. Great. So this equation is done. This equation is balanced. Arey, YouTube beta, why will you say that? No one is tougher. Okay, let's see the second part. Sodium hydroxide solution in water, NaOH plus water beta, it reacts with hydrochloric acid. So basically you don't have to write this, you have to write aqueous plus HCl. It gives what? It gives sodium chloride and water. It gives NaCl plus water. Now I think this equation is already balanced. one sodium, one sodium, oxygen, one oxygen, two hydrogens, one chlorine, one chlorine. Great. कभी कभी अदिति why do you want to message me on Instagram? That too. Okay, great. Let's move on to the next question, everyone. Answer me the question. We have okay, I have an MCQs for all of you. Solve it very quickly and we'll see who gave the answer first. What happened when dilute hydrochloric acid is added to iron fillings? Take the correct answer. Hydrogen gas and iron chloride are produced. Chlorine gas and iron hydroxide are produced. No reaction takes place. Iron salt and water are produced. Let me know. What is this? What is the answer? A. Answer is A. Hydrogen gas. Okay, Riyash is saying A. What else? Yes, Riyash. अरे भैया पढ़ लो Instagram ID. ठीक शाना ढूंढ. Okay, A. Okay, Viti. Great. Okay, we have two answers as A. I'm just writing T. Okay. Who else thinks A is the answer? A, ma'am. A. Okay, A. Okay, let's see what the correct answer is. Great. A is the correct answer. Very good. Answer number A. Riyash gave the correct answer. So, beta, what happens is, these iron fillings, when they react with HCl, okay, they give FeCl2 plus hydrogen gas. Okay, this pushes the hydrogen away. This Fe sits with Cl, FeCl2 plus this hydrogen comes out. Okay, A. Okay, it's Jix is also saying A. Done. Okay, great. Okay, let's move on to biology now, beta. Okay, let's move on to biology, and the very first question on your screens for biology is here. This came in your PT-1. Great, beta. That's why I took all these questions, because these are like very important, very repeated. All the important concepts are there, right? So see, your people are already getting them in PT-1. So do study. Okay, first question on your screens. The kidneys in human beings are a part of the system for what? Nutrition, respiration, excretion, or transportation. Okay, Beast Boy is saying D. Vedashri is saying D. Sumita is saying C. Sumita, Veda, and who said A? Somebody said D. Beast Boy Riyash. Riyash said D. Okay. Okay, Manya. Okay, we have three answers. Manya and Vedashri and Jix is also saying C. However, Riyash is saying answer is D. And Diksha. Should I call you Diksha? Diksha is also saying D. C. Diksha is also saying C. Vishal is saying D. Okay, we have so many answers. Diksha nahi. Abbe pitoge, kisi din pitoge beta. CD. Okay, let's see what's the correct option is. Drum rolls, everyone. Let's see what the correct option is. Beta C. This is kidney. What is the main function of kidney? It helps in purification of. It helps in Formation of urine and purification of the water mainly. So beta, it is an excretion process. The correct option is C. Excretion is your correct option. So a huge clapping for Sumita, Veda, Jix and Tiksha. Okay. Your name is Isma. Isma. Okay, Isma. C. Okay, whoever gave C, clapping for you guys. Okay. Okay, next question of biology on your screen. The xylem in plants are responsible for what? Transport of water, transport of food, transport of amino acids, transport of oxygen. अरे बेटा सब होगा, don't worry, सबका सब होगा. अरे भैया बड़ो, don't cry at this moment. A. Okay, A. Okay, all the answers are A. A. Manya, sorry. Manya is A. Okay, is it a pretty easy question? A. Great. All of you are correct. Oops, I just fell down. Great. Transport of water is the correct option. That is your answer, beta. Very good. Diksha, Ryansh, Vishal, Manya. Very good. Okay, moving on to the next question, beta. We have the autotrophic mode of nutrition requires carbon dioxide and water, chlorophyll, sunlight, all of the above. What is the correct option? Beta, this is also not a correct answer. Answer is not correct. So your teacher won't give you the exam for saying that ma'am is pretty. Okay, all of the above. Tiksha, Veda, Ryansh, Vishal. Great. All of the above. Correct, everyone. You all know the answer. Why are you all so scared? It's just the first exam. That's why you are scared. Okay. Great. Okay, let's move on to the next question. So, exact answer it. Answer number D is your correct option. In autotrophic nutrition, beta, autotrophic mode of nutrition in which they prepare the plants and the animals or whatever, they prepare their own food. Right? So they use sunlight, they use chemicals, they use chlorophyll, carbon dioxide, water. Okay. Ma'am, when do we have live classes? I'm new. Okay, Tiksha, we are having live classes every day from 4:30. Okay. So 4:30 to 6:30, whatever it feels like. Okay. So that's the one thing. And the live classes are for science, math and SST. Done? And all of you, I request you to like this session fast. Like the session fast and subscribe the channel if you are new. Ma'am, question is not pretty, you are pretty. ये थप्पड़ पड़ेगा ना ऐसा है beast boy. Chalo, next question. We have the breakdown of pyruvate to give carbon dioxide, water and energy takes place in which cytoplasm, mitochondria, chloroplast or nucleus? Okay, we're having a competition. Very good. Whoever gives the answer first wins. Fast. It is free. What is free? Two. B. Okay, lots of answers as B. Ryansh is saying B. The first answer was given by Tiksha. So Tiksha said B first. Okay. Manya is also saying B. Manya is saying B1. Who is saying A? Isma, was it? I'm just writing A6. Okay. So we have one answer. Okay, all of the others are B, 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 B. Karan is also saying B. Vishal is also saying B. Karan is also saying B. Vishal is also saying B. Who else? Who else? Good, good, good. Very good, very good. Actually, the answer is B. B is the correct answer. Mitochondria, beta, which is called what? Mitochondria is also called what? It is called as, let me know, it is called as what? Fast, mitochondria is called as dash house of the cell. Which house of the cell? Dash house of the cell. Fill in the blanks fast. Powerhouse. Very good, very good. All of you are good, good, good. Powerhouse of the cell. Good. So, till there, any doubt? Anyone has any doubt? Okay, great, great. Let's move on to the next question, everyone. Okay, pyruvate. Pyruvate, beta, it's like a molecule. Okay, so it helps down in breaking of these water, breaking down of whatever we eat. Okay, so the energy goes in and helps down to break that energy into carbon dioxide, into water and energy for our cell. Okay, done, beta. Cytoplasm, beta, see, inside the cell, if you remember in 9th class, there are so many. This is nucleus, this is endoplasmic reticulum, Golgi apparatus and all that stuff. So this jelly-like substance, this whole jelly-like substance, it simply gives the shape to the cell. Okay, so it does not break down any materials. Mitochondria is actually where energy is formed. So whenever we talk about energy, we talk about mitochondria. Okay. Okay, Riyansh. Bye. Done? Beta, class 9th will be from next week. Okay. Okay, great. Let's move on to the next question. We have some very important questions, theory questions, because obviously you are going to get theory questions as well in your PT exams. Okay. Autotrophic, beta, autotrophic nutrition, in which the plants, the animals makes their own food. Like plants, they make their own food, right? They get the sunlight with the help of chloroplast, they make their own food and they give us oxygen as the byproduct, right, that we consume. So they make their own food. We, on the other hand, we don't make our own food. Cooking in the kitchen is not like making our own food. We have to depend on other rice and cereals and roti for our food, right? Arey beta, I'm not ignoring you, Riyansh. Bye, bye, bye. Okay, okay, we have the answers. Bile juice, liver. Which day? Beta, every day we are coming live for SST, math and science. So subscribe the channel, because every day you'll get the schedule in the morning. Okay, who is coming live, who is putting recorded videos. We are putting so many recorded videos as well, so you can go watch and revise. Okay. Okay, okay. Fats through emulsification of biles, juice, fats, liver. Great, beta, great. Dipanshi, yes. Nice, nice. All of you know the answers pretty good. I'm so proud of all of you. Okay, let's see how to write this question. Okay, small intestine, I think of this question by bile juice. Yes, correct, correct, Vedashri, you are correct. So beta, how are fats digested in our bodies? Where does this process takes place? So beta, this whole process takes place in stomach. And what happens in stomach? We get some juices like bile juice, like pancreatic juices, right? So what it does, it breaks down bigger molecules into smaller molecules, so that when enzymes come, which breaks down our food, they have more surface area. Here they can only, these are enzymes, okay, these are your enzymes, they can only sit on this particular area, but now they can sit on all this area. So the number of surface area for enzymes to break down these fats increases, right? And hence this is the main thing happens. How do you write it? Digestion of fats take place in small intestine. Maybe why did I said stomach? Yeah, that's on me, my mistake. It's not in stomach. I was thinking of small intestine. I was telling you I was going to tell you that it is folded as well. Okay, so it is basically small intestine and not stomach. My mistake. Intestine. I was thinking of stomach, thinking of small intestine, told you stomach. Acha ji, ma'am, I'm a YouTuber, I'm pranking you. Million? Okay, Riyash. Okay, so what happens, beta? It takes place in small intestine. This bile juice secreted by liver poured into this intestine along with pancreatic juice. The bile salts present in the bile juice emulsify. Emulsify means break down. Okay, emulsify the large globules of fats. Therefore, by emulsification, large globules break down into fine globules to provide larger surface area, just like I told you, to act upon by the enzymes. Okay, done. Now, one thing I want you to take, it's because liver is accessory organ, so it takes place in the small intestine. Yes, beta Diksha, great. Okay, I want all of you to do one thing. Just write down all the chapters you are going to get in your periodic tests, okay, in your class tests, so that I can have an idea as well which of you are getting how many chapters. Okay, then beta, lipase enzyme present in the pancreatic juice causes breakdown of emulsified fats. Whatever these fats, they broken down into small molecules. Now the lipase enzyme, which comes with pancreatic juice, it causes the breakdown of these small emulsified fats. Glands present in the wall of small intestine secrete intestinal juice, which contains lipase enzyme that converts fats into fatty acids and glycerol. Understood? Understood, everyone? If you have any doubt, do let me know. Okay, it's fine. Understood? This is how you have to form this whole equation, the process. The fats are digested in small intestine. Okay, what happens? Bile juice, it breaks down large globules into fine globules, right? And it is called emulsification. Okay, now these small globules are again acted upon by lipase enzyme. Okay, done? Crystal clear. Okay, excretion, transportation, lenses, human eye. Okay, excretion, okay, transportation, lenses, human eye, and the colorful world until refraction in atmosphere. Full carbon and its compounds. Hey Bhagwan, what kind of syllabus is this? Arey bhaiya, mat lado. Crystal clear. Okay, great. Done with this question. Let's move on to the next question. Okay, we have theory questions. So beta, give me the answer to this question. What is the role of saliva in the digestion of food? What is the role of saliva in the digestion of food? Come on. Okay, beta, don't fight. Okay, give me the answer. What is the role of saliva in the digestion of food? Form complex starch to simple maltose. Great, great, very good. Breakdown of starch, making food wet and more smooth. Great, great, great. Very good, very good. You all are really good, really good. So what is the role of saliva? Beta, the saliva, it contains a very important substance is called salivary amylase. Okay, a very important substance called salivary amylase, and this substance is nothing but what? It is an enzyme, and what it does, beta, it breaks down, when it combines with the starch, it breaks down starch into maltose. So this is the basic structure of what is saliva being used for, how the saliva helps in digestion of food. Done? Yes, ma'am. Amylase. Great. Salivary amylase. Very good. Very good. Now, what it does is, how do you have to write? See, saliva contains salivary amylase enzyme that breaks down starch into sugars like maltose. Here you can write that equation as well. Okay, this whole thing you can write as well for better presentation. Saliva keeps the mouth cavity clean and moistens the food that help in chewing and breaking down the big pieces of food into the smaller ones. Done? Okay, great. Let's move on to the next question. And beta, this is your very important question. Okay. Explain or describe double circulation in human beings and why is it necessary? What is double circulation, beta? Okay, Kumar, not Karan. Leave it. Arey Bhagwan. Okay, so beta, what is double circulation? Let's understand it properly, right? How do you have to write it? See, this is your lungs, this is your heart, and this is your organs. So what happens when the blood, it purifies, exchange of gases happens in lungs, and blood purifies through our heart, right? So what exactly happens? Yes, lungs to heart, heart to body. So basically lungs to heart and heart to body. Done? Now beta, in human beings, blood passes through the heart twice. Blood passes through the heart twice in one complete cycle. It's the main line you have to write. One complete cycle. First, deoxygenated blood, that is from organs. Organs will send you deoxygenated blood. So this deoxygenated blood goes from heart to lungs. So all the deoxygenated blood from organs goes to heart. Now this deoxygenated blood goes from heart to our lungs. Okay, heart to lungs for oxygenation. Then oxygenated blood returns from lungs into the heart and is pumped to the body, and then this oxygenated blood goes through the organs. So this is deoxygenated blood. This deoxygenated blood goes from heart to lungs, deoxygenated heart to lungs for purification. Then the oxygenated blood goes from lungs to heart, then heart to the organs. Okay, this double circulation keeps oxygenated and deoxygenated blood separate, ensuring efficient energy production. Okay, Karan. Okay, lungs to heart, heart to body. Done? Good. Beta, most important diagrams, of course, I'm making a separate video on that, so don't worry. You just subscribe the channel, and until tomorrow or a day after tomorrow, you'll get all the videos of important diagrams for your PT tests. Okay? proper separate video that you don't have to go anywhere else. Okay. This basically is beta for CBSE board, but it's applicable to every board. Okay. Okay, let's look at the last question for today. What are the differences between transport of materials in xylem and phloem? Okay, beta. So give me the answer of the last question of today. And do revise all the questions, because these questions, all of these questions are very important. Okay. Bye. Bye, Riyash. अरे क्या करूं? कुछ भी करो, जो मन में आए करो. Okay. What are the differences between transport of materials in xylem and phloem? पहले तो इसका आंसर दो. Food and water, good. But you have to be a little bit more specific about it, Diksha, okay? Beta, if you were sitting in front of me and do the ladai like this, do you think I'll really ignore you? But I can't, right? The phone has given you the privilege of doing anything in the classes. So I can't. This is the multi-talent, special talent we teachers have. Okay, xylem transfers food and minerals and phloem transports food and water, unit and multi, live cells and dead cells. Okay. The very basic difference you just have to write, beta, is xylem tissue helps in the transport of water and minerals. Phloem tissue helps in the transport of food. Thus, okay, xylem, beta, is water is transported upwards from roots to all other plants. That means unidirectional. It does not go from leaves into the roots. Only goes from roots into the leaves. Okay. Food is transported in both upward and downward direction. That is your multidirectional for phloem. That is your phloem food, FF. Okay. Xylem is your water. Understood? अरे भैया क्या सिला दिया तुमने हमारे पहाड़ का भैया, रेयाश भैया. Xylem travels water and minerals from roots to various parts of the plant, while phloem transports food from leaves to various parts of the plant. Bidirectional and unidirectional. Very good. Done. Okay, beta, we are finally done with our today's class. We did so many questions. We did so many questions of physics. Okay, so many questions of physics. Then we did so many questions of chemistry as well. These are some of the things if you want to revise all the chemical equations and reactions. And then we did lots of questions. Now, if you want the link of this whole PDF will be in the description. Okay, link in description, so you can go and have all these answers and questions with you to revise one day before the exam. Okay, so link will be in the description, and if you have any doubt, do let me know. If you have any question about anything, okay, now you can ask the questions about notes or answer writing. If you have any, I'll be happy to help. ओके भैया, ओके रियांश. मेरे को पछतावा होगा कि मैंने रियांश की बात को इग्नोर किया. Yes, if you have any doubts, let me know, or else we will end this session. Okay, everybody, subscribe the channel, like the session. Come on, subscribe, like the session fast. Next class, beta, actually tomorrow will be math. Then you subscribe the channel, and every day we are putting out schedules in the morning. Okay, you will priorly know on which day which class is there. Okay, so please subscribe the channel for all this information. Hello Namish. I'm a bit confused to learn elements symbol. Arey beta, element symbol is something you have to take care of. See, mostly it's only the name of the substance. So when you write, see, hydrogen, helium, lithium, beryllium, boron, nitrogen, oxygen, carbon. So see, mostly it's the first word of their letters. Only the some things are different, like iron, right? Like lead is Pb, like our gold, like our silver. So few things are different. Other than that, most of the symbols are almost the same, right? Ma'am, I lost marks in physics. In which part, beta, did you lost marks? In which part, beta? Was it numericals or was it concept? Hanji, I remember your name, Karan. Okay, so see, for physics, beta, there are few things you have to focus on. Very first thing is your chapter light, right? So in your chapter light, you have some things. First is ray diagrams. Okay, if you are facing any problems, I have taken a complete video on just ray diagrams. It is on the channel. Okay, if you want me to show you, I can actually, but it's a little down, but you can go watch that video as well. Okay, wait a second, it's there somewhere here. Yeah, ray diagrams made easy. It's the whole video. You can just go and watch this video, okay, and it will be all clear. Then we have numericals. These are the two main things. Ray diagrams plus in this you also have to take care of sign conventions, okay, for numericals. So numericals is also something beta we are revising in our live sessions, okay, so do join those. Yeah, numericals. See, okay beta, just join the live sessions. I'll bring more numericals. There are also some live sessions already uploaded on the channel. If you want to revise right now, you can just go and watch those videos as well. Okay, we have the live sessions of light as well. Where are those? See, in this light, reflection, refraction, and then one more session for the same I had. So you can go watch these videos as well. Done? See, these two videos, this video light and one more video for this same, yeah, here. So I've taken 2 lives for the numericals. So you can go and watch that. Okay? Human eye and the colorful world. See, again beta, the one shot is uploaded on the channel. Go revise that, and then we'll soon in the next live we'll do human eye and the colorful world as well. Okay? Are bhaiya. Okay, any other doubt, anyone? If you have any other doubt, let me know. Fast. We did everything today. The chapter light, the chapter chemical reactions and equations, and life processes, the most important and the most repeated numericals plus MCQs. Same time beta, 4:30, but tomorrow will be your math class. Okay, tomorrow will be your math class. Okay everyone, that is it for today's live. The link for the session will be in the description. Yep, link is in the description for the PDF. Okay beta, tata, bye bye.